And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Corey Kispert. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Here's Quickly after the basket by Washington. Dick in the corner. And it's off from three-point range.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the Raptors shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Back to Ingram. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
Now here's Ingram for 3. Dick can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Kispert in the corner. For 3, Middleton drills it from outside. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Barnes outside. There's the pick. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Middleton with a screen for Brogdon. No good with the triple. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Brogdon against Quickly. Here's Carrington. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Dick can't get it to go.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Kispert finds Middleton. Over Wiseman. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
George up top. Back to Middleton. Over Barnes. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Middleton's got 13 points in the second half. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Barrett with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now, quickly, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. 4 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Cool. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ingram. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ingram's got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smart passes to Poole. Here's Sarr. Sarr sets the screen for Holmes. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Quickly kicks to Wiseman. That one good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Poole. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft. Well, games moving fast quickly is a little bit faster.
Pass to Holmes. And Middleton now atop the key. Wizards passing it around. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Brandon Ingram.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Poole after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Smart on the wing. Barrett covering. Pass to Poole. That one goes. Count it.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Driving inside.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now, Poole. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting the win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.